Hey, what's up? My name is Samuel Leeds. I've helped thousands of people over the years become financially free through investing in property. And this month, I'm doing a social experiment where I'm taking a large group of people all at once. I'm training them, mentoring them, and working with them to help get them results in property. And the goal is that they'll be able to become financially free in 1 month through property. Let's see how many people we can help achieve that. This is going to be fun. I really believe that 80% of success is just showing up, and you showed up, you're here, ready to roll. I can spend 5 minutes with anybody, and within 5 minutes, I can predict their financial future for the rest of their life. We're going to be doing some exercises. For some of you guys, these exercises are going to be extremely powerful and life-changing. But ultimately, there's only one person who is in charge, and there's only one person that is ultimately responsible for your life and your success, and that person is you. So what's going to happen is today is going to get your business plan ready. Today is going to get your thermostat right. Then tomorrow is finding deals, crunching numbers, learning what makes a good deal, what makes a bad deal. Then the Deal Selling Masterclass 2 days is going to be how to package the deal, how to find investors, how to sell to investors. And some of you that find good deals on the Deal Finding Extravaganza, we're going to be selling your deals on the Deal Selling Masterclass. Would anybody like to share what their goals are and speak it out?
So my name is Andre. Since lockdown, I met my partner. When I met her, she had cancer. And everything had to be put on hold. And now I want to transition from active income to passive income.
What's the goal by the end of the year? What needs to happen by the end of this year?
The goal by the end of this year, I'd like to be making 4 to 5 deals a month and have 2 to 3 service accommodations portfolio set up.
Okay, and what about by the end of this week?
So I've gained a good understanding and foundation of how property investing works. I want to be taking action and making things happen from that knowledge that you've shared with me and making a few deals.
Yeah, amazing. Can we give my guy a big hand, show him some love?
I've been working in the property industry for the last 3 years now, nearly 3 years, as an estate agent.
What's the goal by the end of the year?
End of the year, I want to quit my job.
Okay, you're already selling deals.
Yeah.
And how many deals do you sell a month? 10?
20.
20?
20.
Let me tell you something. You're a very good estate agent.
But I'm really here for a plan because I want to create a better life for myself, a life that I don't need to take a break from.
Your thermostat is actually set for quite high. You're just doing the wrong thing. What you need to do is you need to use your current skills, but just transition. If you're already selling deals in a estate agency, you've probably got the skills. You just need to be working in a slightly different hemisphere. Does that make sense? Can we give her a hand, show some love? This is fun. All right, anybody else?
Well, my goal for the end of this year is to be a millionaire. The reason why I want to do this is I've actually been off sick with depression for the last 6 months. I'm due to return to work in June. I don't want to go back to work. My job is...
It would mean, obviously, the world to be financially free. It would mean not having to go out of work and do a job that actually is not good for my mental health. It would mean just being able to give my family back home a lot more than I can give them now. It would mean probably more than anyone knows.
I've promised myself if I sell a deal by the end of June, I am quitting my job. I'm not returning.
Okay.
So,
question. What was your job that you didn't like?
I work with the council. I work with kids leaving care.
Okay, if I give you some feedback.
Of course.
Right, so how many of you can see Florence has got a lot of passion? Yes or no, guys? A lot of passion. Where I think you will fall short and struggle, where you're going to need help, is focus.
Okay. Yeah, I've got ADHD.
There we go. In the bank right now, how
My
much do you
normal
have?
account just has
Oh.
about £800.
About £800.
Yeah.
And what is your net worth?
I can't work that out. I don't really know how to.
I knew. Don't worry, it's okay. I knew that you wouldn't know your net worth.
Yeah.
I knew you had ADHD
Yeah.
because I've got ADHD, and I also knew you wouldn't have any money in the bank.
Yeah.
In fact, coming out the front.
Pardon?
Coming out the front.
Come on.
You have ADHD as well, which not a lot of people see, and I struggle a lot to focus, which is a big thing for me. So he was able to see that. So for me, that was really incredible. The passion bit, a lot of people say that about me, that I am very passionate.
So here's what I want you to do. All right, here's the goal now.
Yeah, go on.
The goal is this. 2 things. Number 1, today,
Yeah.
you need a crystal clear business plan, okay, which I'm going to make sure you have. So a crystal clear business plan. Number 2, tomorrow at the Deal Finding Extravaganza, you have to bring me a deal,
I will.
okay? You have to bring me something. If it's good, I'll sell it, and we'll get that deal sold this week. Okay, can we give her a big hand?
Just because I lack a bit of confidence right now doesn't mean that it's not going to grow by the end of this week, and that I'm not going to be able to achieve the things that I hope to achieve. I really believe. So that's why I'm taking away that anything is really possible, that you can do anything.
In a big way, he was right when he was talking about like your goals and stuff, and I was thinking, you know, maybe he's right, and like the bar's not high enough. Definitely, because he was talking about your thermostat, like your financial thermostat being low. But what he's right, mine is low. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to make it bigger. I'm trying to make it better by getting into property and, you know, learning what we're learning now. But still it's set low. Do you know what I mean?
This is fun. All right, anybody else? Yes, go ahead, stand up. What's the goal, my brother?
The goal is to build a property portfolio.
Yes.
Starting in the short term with a portfolio buy-to-lets.
Okay.
But once
What's
I've got
the
a few
goal though? Because you told me what the target was. The target's to get 2 properties, but what's
Yes.
the goal?
The goal is to build a property portfolio.
That's not a goal. That's a target.
Yeah.
What's the goal?
The goal this year is to buy 2 buy-to-lets.
That's not a goal. That's a target.
Okay.
What's the reason? What's your
Well, the
personal
reason is because I've always worked in a job, and I don't want my kids growing up working for money. I want to make sure that they, you know, have the right mindset in life, and I can crack it for them, and, you know, make the right investments.
Yeah. Why would you be trying to do buy, refurbish, refinance? Because that's going to take forever to replace your income. Why would you not be looking at, for instance, deal selling?
Look, and I've seen your videos and I've seen other people sell deals. I just can't grasp the whole deal selling.
Yeah, because you're really hard to sell to. And you have a broke thermostat.
Yeah, maybe.
Completely. Utterly broke. You might have a little bit of money.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Similar
I
to
can
this
tell.
lady over here, we sold our house. We bought it for 160 and sold it for 227. So we did acquire the equity through that.
Good for you. And you feel now like you've done well because you just did a little flip, made a little bit of money, got a little bit of money hit the account recently, feel like you're doing well, but you need to remember you're not doing well. You're doing utterly shit. You're hanging around the wrong people, my friend. You're hanging around bums. You're slightly better than your friends, so you feel like, I'm doing well, man. I just bought this house for 160. Now it's when it went up to this. I made some good money, man. No, you're broke. You're making $2.5 grand a month, and you don't even enjoy it. You need to completely change your plan, completely change your thermostat. So I don't know how he'll take it. I don't know whether he'll even stick around. He might leave. But I'm not here to be anyone's friend. I'm here to get them to see results. So that's why I said what I said. I think everybody in the room has got potential because they've invested to be here. They've put 4 days aside to be with me, and then they're going to get supported throughout the month. And it's a group financial freedom challenge. So I want to push as many of them as possible over the finish line.
My name's Daly, currently work for Tesla, so selling electric cars, been working there for the past 8 years.
My name's Carly, and I thought we would save a deposit and go at property in a very slow way until we discovered Samuel's videos.
I've got a nice juicy deal at the moment. Put an offer in yesterday and just waiting for the phone call to come back from that. So if that's accepted, then someone's going to buy that, definitely.
It's a decent investment. Would it be easy to sell for 3-4 grand? Probably not that easy to sell because it's quite easy to find stuff like that.
I'd like to get to a position where I'm comfortably doing 3 deals a month, and that'll just give me just enough so I can quit my job, and then I can focus more on the BRRs, because that's where my passion is. I want to buy and refurbish houses.
We're both really family orientated. For us would be sort of a first in property in our families, setting a new path and foundation for where our family will then grow into as well.
My name is Raj. Today I'm basically here to learn how to do deal sourcing and deal packaging and to sell on to the right end user, basically. So I had a commercial to residential conversion, a deal. So we should be taking a normal commercial property and turning it into a residential. And then the second one is actually a ex-council flat, which is a BRR, and that'll be turned into a normal residential flat for someone.
Do you know what I would suggest you do? I would suggest out of all the properties that you got, focus on one. Because when you confuse people, you lose them. You're confusing me already because you're talking about I've got this one and this and I've got this thing and it's confusing. What's the purchase price?
350.
And do you know what the conversion will be?
It just needs a new kitchen and bathroom.
And how are you going to be adding value by literally just changing the kitchen and bathroom?
Yeah, because it's priced in as a commercial price.
What?
Samuel has seen the numbers, or briefly heard the numbers and seen the numbers, and he knows they're bangers.
So I'm sceptical about the end value then being 480. Because if it keeps reducing it and he can't sell it and all it needs is the kitchen and bathroom, you have to sell a deal this week though, bro, while you're here, man.
I've got a really straightforward one as well. I mean, after that, that's a shame.
Another one? I thought we only had one deal that you were talking about.
Honestly, so far it's been an amazing experience. Learned quite a lot of valuable knowledge as well.
Why will you be rich?
I will be because I know what to do.
And what's that?
Follow the ladder.
Give him a hand!
My ultimate goal is to help others achieve their goals, financial goals. I also want to build schools in different countries.
I want something bigger than just working a 9 to 5 and working for a big company like the NHS. I want to make something that's just as impactful to my country, Nigeria. That's what drives me and pushes me and motivates me. It's not even motivation now, I call it discipline. I'm now disciplined enough to make sure I do this because I don't really believe in motivation. Motivation is temporary and I believe in discipline.
Are you feeling good? Yes or no? All right, so now is crunch time, baby. If you go to Rightmove, you're going to struggle to find development deals just searching usually on Rightmove. So first things first, if I am in Leeds, my strategy is going to be a little bit different to if I'm in Croydon. I know by looking at that, it's very likely to get planning permission. It's a good development opportunity. Would you agree, yes or no? How do you work out the GDV? There was 3 ways. What was the quickest, easiest way? Fuck it, let's ring them. There's no point in me faffing around for an hour and a half working out the GDV, and then I ring up the agent and the agent says, it's sold. See, I'm not spending ages doing due diligence. I'm ringing first. That's what you've got to do in this game. Get on the phone, get on the phone, get on the phone. I'm not interested in questions right now. You learn more in doing and watching. Your mind's going to be going crazy with questions. Just watch, learn, study, and do. This is not, here's one I did earlier. I could spend all day showing you projects that I've done earlier. That's how you find deals. If I'm in Watford and I'm looking for BRRs, oh yeah, look at this. Can't help but notice space around the house. Now Akua is my free deal sourcer. Oh, don't ring them, you don't like them. They're bad to you, they're good to me. Me and my mum bought this house for 150 grand. We then knocked down the garage and inherited this little bit of land. We sold the house for 185 and made 35 grand and we kept the land. We then put planning permission application in and got planning permission accepted to build a whole new house here. We didn't build, we sold the land with the planning for 95 grand. So we made 115 grand without lifting a shovel. You can just start ringing agents. See, you make them work, right? What you got from them, I'm just giving you my phone number and email so you can what do you got? Talk to me. We need to push the value up now. And I said to her, look, I need at least 20%. And that's not unreasonable. Now she okay, he wants proper development deals. He wants proper BRRs. He needs to put his money out. I get it. Imagine if I rang 35 agents and coordinated that. How many deals am I going to get? I'll tell you how many. Shitloads. True or false, guys?
Yeah, hi there. Is Ranvir there, please? Could you get him to book a viewing for me?
I'm a property investor and I'm looking for like a number of properties across Manchester.
I just want to book a viewing for a property I've seen online.
Cool. I looked at the picture and thought that's absolutely perfect, that is. Quick question though, a property of that size, let's say it was in good condition.
What you got? Where is it?
Refurb. It's in New Brighton. Potentially it can make about 18k, I think.
Do you want to show me?
Yes. So you can sell it, or you can do a HMO. I've looked into HMO in that area. It is, it's popular, so the rooms are being rented out.
You need to find out if this is in an Article 4 area, because I think this would lend itself really nicely to a HMO. You're probably going to get £400 a room, I reckon. So if you're getting £400 a room and there's 5 rooms, that's going to be £2,000 a month, a grand. I think it's a solid, I like that. You've got a viewing on it. Cool, so what you need to do is you need to find out if it's an Article 4 area and really package it, do as much research as you can now you've got a viewing on it. All right, off you go, well done. Florence's deal looks good. The thing is with Florence is I know that when she does her first deal, her confidence is going to go through the roof and she's going to be a machine. She's just going to go again. Rad just got some crazy deals going on. His problem is he needs to focus. He's speaking to that many agents. I think even in his mind, he's confused about what he's got.
It's ready to go. It's in a great area. I use Nimbus Map to look at all the whole area.
Is this your best deal?
As in from a flip, BR?
No, from any point of view. From something that's ready to sell, really good. Is this your best deal?
I would say it's my best deal along with the other deal as well.
Which was the other deal again? The probate one?
Was the flat.
Where was that?
E3 London.
Show me that one.
But this would be a really cool rent to rent, like just for, the agent said to me he'll get 1600 for this. I reckon we could get 17, do a bit high spec.
So you're ready to exchange?
Yeah, basically he said send your passport over. And I spoke to your guy on the finance.
Has he got to be a cash buyer?
Yes, I believe.
Has to be cash?
Yes. If he's aware of another banging deal, that one goes back. It's already gone through, you know, when they put it through from the highest bidder, when they do subject to bidding, and they take all the bids and you send it. So I'm just
another deal?
Yes.
Dude, you need to stop confusing me by talking about other deals, bro.
Not confusing, okay.
You need to stop being so confusing. Focus on your deal that's best and really push that. I like this, you know what I'm saying? It's confusing, man. Switching, I've got this deal, and just as I'm looking at it, he'll throw this at me and throw this at me. That's not how you sell deals to investors. You need to focus on one deal, get it over the line. Carly and Daly have got a few deals, but they need to do way more due diligence before we think about selling them. What is this? Is it a BRR? Is it a buy-to-let? What is it?
It could be a BRR.
So this is already in really good condition, right?
Yeah.
So what's the vision?
The vision is to turn it into 4 beds, HMO.
And how much did you say they'll accept?
122.
How much would the conversion cost be to turn it into a HMO, do you think?
I don't think it'll cost any more than 20, 25.
Why would it cost even that much? Is that going to get a 5th room though?
Well, I was thinking about it, yeah.
But then you need a license then.
Okay.
I think that one's your best of the bunch, from what I've seen. Because it's nice, straightforward, cheap and cheerful, 4 rooms easily, no license, no planning permission, really easy, no particular refurb, only 122 grand, nut the price down a bit, rent the rooms out for what, 400?
450.
450? But you've got to look at the systems, the procedures, the market research, the due diligence, the rules, the regulations. So they've got a whole bunch more due diligence to do before we can think about selling their deals, but fingers crossed. Dan is struggling, man. I've given him one job, which is book a viewing. Any viewing, a BRR, a HMO, a renter, just book a viewing. And he just seems to have a mental shutdown. I don't know, maybe I was a bit too hard on Dan yesterday, but he seems deflated. Do you know what your strategy should be? Packaging and selling rent-to-rents in Liverpool. Because if you get a BRR, it's going to take you a year before you start making money from it. If you find a landlord that's up for doing rent-to-rents, and you can find something that looks half decent, tomorrow we will sell it. But you can still do BRR there, bro. But the focus right now has to be getting cash in the bank. Because when you start getting cash in the bank, bro, your confidence is going to go through the freaking roof. So you have one goal now, and that one goal is to find a landlord that's up for doing a rent-to-rent. And if you can find that, tomorrow we'll get some money in the bank. Okay. Respect, brother. Really what he wants to do is BRR, but he needs to start making some quick cash as well, because he's in a job, he's on 2.5 grand, he's working his ass off. He needs to go full-time in property, and the fastest way he's going to do that is through deal selling, and they can do BRR in the background, but Dan's the fade. I need to spend a bit more time with Dan, give him a bit of a lift.
Day 3. How we're feeling today? I'm pretty pumped.
I am feeling extremely overwhelmed.
Slightly tired. It's been a long night packaging the deal.
Yeah, we're feeling really, really confident with the deal that we found today. Through all the training that we've been having, it's helped us to put all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle together. Start to finally see the picture come together now.
Central London, a property for that price, why there's a property crisis and people are looking for great deals. No one buys it, I'm gonna aim to buy it myself. Yeah, that's how confident I am.
I think a big takeaway for me was done is the new perfect. Stop going over it, stop considering it, get it sent, come on, let's go.
I feel like I'm closer to my goals. I don't think a lot of people really understand the level of life-changing this is for me. Sell deals change not just my life, my family as well, you know. There's so many people that I can impact. Working with my job, right? I drop young people off in really, what I mean, terrible accommodations. This is 16, 17-year-olds. Part of what I'm going to do when I'm able to is get properties, nice properties for care leavers. So if I'm good at this, I can source and get the council to actually improve young people's lives. If you live in a shitty home, how are you supposed to progress in life? Your home is something that encourages you and stuff like that. You need to live in a safe, nice. So being able to do this, I feel like that just keeps going on my head now. I feel like I can do anything, you know what I'm saying?
Bad news, Dan.
He's gone.
Gone where?
He's gone.
Why?
Overwhelmed. I'm serious, bro.
Oh, man.
You know what's really annoying about that? In my mind, I was thinking, I'm going to 100% make sure that he makes money today. I said to him yesterday, bring me a deal, I'll sell it, and you get all the money. And he was like, okay, he was getting close, man. In my mind, I'm thinking, even if I have to stay out till 2 in the morning with him today, I'm staying with him until he makes some money, and he's gone. And you know what's also interesting? Dan is the only person in the entire room, on the entire program, that didn't actually pay for his ticket. What do I always say? If you don't pay attention. Yeah?
Yeah.
He's the only person that didn't pay, and he's gone home, and everybody else is still here. What's funny? What's funny? I'm actually really upset. Should we try and get him back, or do we leave him?
I say we leave him.
Oh, leave him?
I'm focusing on these guys, man, that actually paid and were paying attention. What do you make, though, EB? What do you think?
Surprise, man. Surprise.
I'm shocked.
Did you know that he hadn't paid to be here?
He won some kind of competition.
Yeah, he won a competition.
He had loads of potential as well.
He had loads of potential, man. I should have I did him a disservice by not forcing him to pay. If he'd have paid, would he have left? Nah, he'd be here still. He'd be making money today.
I'm going to struggle with this one because there's literally so many good deals. Where's Rav with the flat in London? Your deal, to be fair, looks sick. Basically, the situation is with your deal, because I know we've spoken about it, is it's worth 300 grand. It's in London, and it's just a repossession. And the bank just wants the money quickly and is selling it. And this little sod has agreed to buy it for 210 grand, and you've already got the memorandum of understanding wrapped up and everything.
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, that sounds really good. Give him a hand, give him a hand. All right, if you want to take a seat for a second. Florence has got a BRR in Walsey. I've never heard of that place, but could you stand up? So do you want to just tell us about the deal?
So the property's for offer over 200, but I think I can get it for 190.
When you say you think you can get it for 190?
I said to the agent, is the owner open for offers? If I was to put in an offer of 190 potentially, he says anything is possible.
Okay, so I'd be going in at 180. I've seen the property, and here's an interesting thing. When Flo came to me, she said, this is a HMO. And it looked, to be honest, like a banging HMO. But the problem was, I said to Flo, I said, is it in an Article 4? And it is in an Article 4. Yes. But it only needs about 25 grand spending on it. And what's the end value?
Around 280, 290, could even be worth more, potentially.
Yeah. Okay, good. I like that a lot. I like that deal. Carly and Daly, where are you guys at?
We found a property up in Warrington which is not in an Article 4 area. It's a 2-bed terrace. It can be easily converted into a 4-bed HMO. The vendor was looking for originally 140. I put an offer in of 110. He refused it and he's come back with 122.
How much will the rooms rent out for?
Large double rooms will rent for 500.
Okay.
And the smaller rooms will be 450.
Can you pull out your money at the end?
If you refinanced it, there'll still be 12,000 left in.
Okay. So you're only leaving 12 grand left in the deal.
Yeah.
Nice. And then you've got a nice high rent. That's good. So this is where things get interesting. Now, when I package their deals, I want you to learn from it, and then I want you to package your deals. And the best way to teach you is to show you. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go, firstly, I'm going to go to my CRM system. I could send an email to everybody that's bought from me before, or everyone that's cold, or everyone that's hot. But right now, I'm going to send the email to everybody. So this, now, look at this. 149,000 people. I'm going to send an email to them all at once. I've had a lot of people texting me, as you can see, saying, can I reserve this one, this one, this one? I'm going to call them back in the order that they text me. Yes, how's it going, my friend?
I've been waiting for your call.
I've got this deal in London. You know what London's like. It's rare to get bangers in London. It needs a little bit of work, nothing much. The value of it is around 300,000, so it's a bit of a banger. The only catch, the agent has said that they wanted to complete in the next sort of like 4 to 6 weeks, so it would need to bridging, cash.
At the moment I have 150,000 ready to go. Probably I need to help maybe with bridging loan, you know?
That's absolutely fine. So what I'm thinking is, we can reserve it for you. So the fee is 3,000. So I mean, what's the best way?
I got my card with me right now.
Hello, it's Samuel. I'm just responding to your text message about the property in Warrington. This particular property, it's basically like a cheap and cheerful HMO. It's just outside Article 4. You wouldn't need a license because it's not 5-bed. The rooms themselves, 2 of them are 450 as the rent, and 2 of them 500 because 2 of them are a bit smaller, 2 of them big. They're all good sized rooms. It's quite a big house. The seller is just quite motivated, and we've got it all wrapped up at 122,000. So we've got a good price. The rent's good. Once the property is converted, I think it would probably be worth sort of closer to around 180.
Sounds amazing. Sounds like I'm on board for this. Yeah, okay.
Text me now your full name and your email. I'll send it straight to you. Ping the money over, then text me once you've pinged it over, and then boom, we'll arrange a Zoom call for when you get back from your gig.
Oh, wicked.
Nice one. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Done. I've got good news and I've got bad news. The bad news is the property that you messaged me about, unfortunately, has sold. The good news is that I've got another one, which I think is even better. It's in Merseyside, but it's like the nice side of Merseyside. I've got connections to a couple of housing associations. You're looking at about £300 a room, but even as a single let, you're talking about £1,500. The end value, I think this house, once it's done up, it's going to be worth, I've put 295, but I think that's quite conservative. So to get the ball rolling, it would be a £3,000 reservation fee. So how would you like to pay?
Bank card.
I think you're going to be really happy because it's a banger, to be honest. So. Exactly. What can I say? I'll get that sent over right now, my friend, and just drop me a text as soon as you're paid, all right?
Yeah, top man. All right, buddy.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye. There we go. Well done.
I've sold my first deal. I'm literally very much overwhelmed right now. I don't know what you do after you sell a deal. What do you do?
They paid, and is the money in the account?
Seeing him actually at work, it's like, wow, he's like a god in this, in selling properties. Probably one of the most incredible things I've ever felt.
Just the experience has just been insane. Literally showed me how fast like deals can be sold. It's also elevated my belief as well.
I know what just happened.
We just sold our first deal.
Sold the first deal, yeah? I feel buzzing.
Yeah, a bit overwhelmed at the minute. Still like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Give us the next steps. But no, it is that buzz and that sensation you get when you just make a sale.
It's just unbelievable. You see it. We've seen Winners Wednesday. I've watched everything. And you go, oh, that's us. We said it'd be us, but that's us.
Yeah.
So.
He's just been helpful since the whole process, to be honest with you, for me. Probably after this, I'm going to go off and actually even be way much more better than actually I was even to get this deal.
Yeah, we wrote down every word he said, every question he asked.
Yeah, I think Sam has also shown like every conversation is different. Sometimes you have to be faster, sometimes you have to explain, sometimes you have to listen. So he's got different approaches. I took a lot of notes as well.
Yeah. I like how quick, punchy, to the point he was. You know, sharing the vision as well to the investor, getting the investor on board with that idea as well and selling it that way. Perfect.
This means a lot to me. It means absolutely the world. It means that I can actually live a job that it has made me ill, that I'm literally petrified to go back to. And I was like, I can even ring my manager tomorrow and say like, look, June is coming up, but I don't think I'm coming back. You know, I'm not coming back.
Next, I still have more deals. The process works, so I believe that now. Look into the academy as well. I think the academy is really, really powerful.
Next steps, BRR, ultimate goal, land and our own development.
Oh, we're skipping essays now, are we? Just skipping that.
Maybe some rent to rent as well, yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
A lot of people like it's one deal, but that one deal is the world. One deal is like, I feel like I won the lottery.